Thank you, my colleagues. Yes. Because of your support that I've made it. Kikombe inakuja Kitui County. Yes, my husband. Yes. Thank you for your support. Even family support. Yes. Yes, my dear. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, my dear. Thank you so much. Wow. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Yeah, but then, I'm happy for you. Yes. Thank so you can have a seat. Yeah, I'm Christine Sammy OGW. I'm very happy to be in front of you today to tell you that the Asta Guardian Global Nursing Award is in Kitui County, Kenya. Now I am among the top 10 finalists worldwide, and from Kenya I am alone. So I will be there to represent our country because I'm the one who has won the Asta Guardian Global Nursing Award from Kenya. So I would like to say that to win this award was not an easy task. I saw the advertisement, you all saw the advertisement. It was in the YouTube and also in the WhatsApp groups for nurses. It was sent there by our county nursing officer, Madam Celestine Mwamburi, and I saw it there. And she really encouraged me to apply for the award. She was like, Christine, you have made it severally, and this time round you are going to make it. Make sure that you apply this award. You remember I started by winning local awards. I started by winning the District Nurse of the Year. That is in 2010. And then the same year I won the Provincial Nursing Award. That was in 2010 again. I won the Provincial Nurse of the Year, Eastern Province. And then it is all because of saving lives of newborns when they are born. The premature babies with birth asphyxia who cannot breathe initially after birth, babies with neonatal sepsis. You all remember that we did not have a newborn unit in the county. We had a small nursery room, a single room. And so after completing my pediatric nursing, when I came back is when I had the knowledge and skills to establish one. And it peaked because of your support, the teamwork. And when we started, the neonatal mortality rate was very high, about 50%. And then within a span of 1 year, it came down, it dropped drastically to below 10%. That is our win, isn't it? Because the aim is to save lives of the newborns. Because these are our future. Remember, children are our future. And when you save a life of that baby, you empower that woman, isn't it? You empower that woman. So, when you empower her, when she goes home with that baby, she feels good. And after winning that award, I became so motivated. You know, when you win an award, you want to work even harder to win more. Yeah? So let me come near you so that we can join them so that they can be seen and appreciate. And then it's not a classroom setting. We should relax and appreciate. So after winning the Provincial Nurse of the Year 2010, 8th March 2022, it was an International Women's Day. So there was another advertisement from the Ministry of Gender. This time round it was not even from the Ministry of Health, it was from the Ministry of Gender. And it was posted in our WhatsApp group, the nurses WhatsApp group. So what I did, I saw it, I said, oh, now they want somebody to go for this award, and it is from Ministry of Gender. how can I win this award when I'm in the Ministry of Health? Because it was talking about women empowerment. So I went there, I brought my story about saving lives of the newborns, and that is how I said, when you save a life of that preterm baby, that premature baby, and that mother goes home with that baby alive, you have empowered that woman. And that is how I won. So I was the winner for that year. So I'm the one who was coveted with it was called Trailblazer Award by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, the former President of the Republic of Kenya. So that is how I won. And people were like, you have won this award, is from the Ministry of Gender and you are from the Ministry of Health. How did you go about it? I talked about you can empower women even when you are in the Ministry of Health. You can empower them, because when they go home, those children are alive, they are empowered, because children are our future. So you have empowered her. She will have a child to invest on, and later on, that child will take care of her, isn't it, or him? Yes, so that is how I won the Trailblazer Award. That is leading from the front. So I think you are motivated. You know, all this is to motivate you, to inspire you, so that you can work hard and win awards. Yes. So currently, there was that advertisement of the Asta Guardians Global Nursing Award, which was advertised. You remember I heard about it in 2022. Remember in 2022, it was Anna Gubale from Marsabit County who won that award. And I celebrate her wherever she is. It is not easy at all. Ask me, it is not easy. Because when it was advertised, I started applying for that award in somewhere September. And I did my write-up. There are so many questions, very tough questions. And I answered all those questions. And then we were to do cases primary and then secondary. When you are working hands-on, primary and then secondary at the leadership level. And as you all know that currently I'm at the leadership level because I'm the county reproductive, maternal, neonatal, child and adolescent health coordinator for the county. So at that level, I did my write-up again on secondary initiative. And I was just seated there asking myself, can I really win this award? And I was like, because this award was won in Kenya in 2022, how can Kenya win again? How can Kenya win again? I was like, will I apply? And then my colleagues, you guys, you are just telling me, apply, Christine, we know you can make it. The county nursing officer, Madam Celestine Mambulu, was telling me, you can make it, Christine. Just go ahead and apply. And I applied. Why? I was surprised to hear the results because I was at Wikeduke Market in Mwingi West, very far from where we are now. And when I read, I saw the winners, the top 10 finalists, and my name was there, number 2. I was like, what is this? I could not believe it. I was so happy being number 2 in the Asta Guardian Nursing Global Award 2023. So I was very happy, and that's why I have called you here. We celebrate together, and now I am preparing to travel to London to receive the award. We will be there as all the top 10 finalists. We will be there in London, and when we are there, the winner, the overall winner, will be announced that day. Yeah. So you have to vote for me so that I win the award. I'm sure I can make it even to be the overall winner for the Asta Guardians Global Nursing Award 2023. When I won the Provincial Nurse of the Year Eastern Province, I was very motivated, and I decided to work even harder to be committed to save these lives. So during that time, I was recognized by even the partners. They came looking for me, and by that time, I got a scholarship from GIZ, a partner, And they said if Christine can do very well in a single room like this one, then we can take her to Germany for a course, an advanced diploma in management and leadership course. So I got that scholarship just because of the hard work. That was in 2013, March. So I traveled to Germany, Neuholm, Hochschule, Neuholm, University of Applied Sciences, and that is where I got my certificate, advanced diploma in leadership and management. So while I was in Germany, I very much get into internet, YouTube, and see things. So I saw an announcement and advertisement that there is a global award, the best neonatal nurse in the world. So I applied, and I worked very hard. I was communicating back home. I was communicating with my husband here. He really supported me because he was the one getting the write-ups, scanning them and sending them to Germany for me, and then I applied because the award was from the US. So supported by Save the Children. So when I came back to Kenya, I remember when I was in Germany, I applied for that award in April. That was in 2013. And results were out in June. So you can imagine, still I was in Germany in June, and we were traveling from Bonn city to Munich. So when I was seated in our bus, I saw a message. Actually, my husband is the one who saw that announcement, the first one. So he just sent me, "You are the international winner for neonatal nursing." So I felt so good. And when I was reading through the message, I was seated next to a Kenyan. Kenyans, we were 6. And then we had other African countries, Tanzania, Cameroon, and Malawi. So this guy here from Kenya saw it. And then he stood up and said, "Guys, we have an international winner in this bus." And so we were so happy. Actually, they celebrated me. The following day, I had a party. They prepared a party for me. We were in Neuholm city. So we were taken, Kenyans, the 6 of us, we were taken to Berlin to celebrate with our Kenyan ambassador there. So we were lucky to take African tea because we had stayed for long without taking African tea. So it was an opportunity, and we were really celebrated. So that is how I won the 2013 International Neonatal Nursing Excellence Award. So I came back with that, and then I decided to work closely with you, mentor you, train you on newborn resuscitation. And today we have one of us who is going to demonstrate newborn resuscitation. We have Esther Kananu Charlo here with us, who will demonstrate newborn resuscitation so that we can get the skills and keep refreshing the skills. So when I came back, I was very happy because the country recognized me. When I was landing in the airport, the standard paper I would read, "Nurse wins global award in efforts to save newborn lives." So you can imagine. So when I landed, then arriving in Kitui County, I found that the county was ready to receive me and to award me. So that is how I was selected for a presidential award by His Excellency, the Governor, Dr. Julius Makau Malombe. So I took my papers, my write-ups for consideration, and that is how I won the Order of the Grand Warrior of Kenya, Presidential Award. So I was presented with Order of the Grand Warrior of Kenya by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, the former President of the Republic of Kenya. And that was very, very motivating. Yeah? And the county also recognized me because I was promoted because of winning a global award. So it did not end there. When you win awards, you want to continue winning awards. So I continued working very hard because I'm a pediatric nurse. My specialization is with children. I decided to increase the number of newborn units and kangaroo mother care units because we started with that one. So we added another one in Mwingi Sub-County Hospital. and now we had 2 to continue reducing the neonatal and infant mortality rates. So, but currently we have 9 newborn units in the county, 9 of them with kangaroo mother care centers. We have more like 1 in Ikuda, level 4. We have Mwingi, level 4. We have this one at Kitui County Referral Hospital. We have another one at Sikuru Sub-County Hospital, another one at Kanyangi Sub-County Hospital, Kaui Sub-County Hospital. We have one, and we are still coming up with others so that we can save the lives. Because remember, when a baby is born and is not able to breathe, to initiate breathing initially after birth, that's a baby who needs critical care within 1 minute. Remember the golden minute in newborn resuscitation. So you can imagine a baby is born at Sikuru Sub-County Hospital, isn't it? That is 200 kilometers from where we are now at Kitui County Referral Hospital. So that baby, you cannot refer that baby to here within 1 minute, isn't it? So it is good. We have healthcare workers who are knowledgeable, who have the skills to save that life there. So that is why I am capacity building all the healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, clinical officers, so that they can help me save the lives of the newborns wherever they are, at whichever facility they are in. So long as you are well equipped with knowledge and skills, and you are well equipped with equipment and supplies and staffing levels in the newborn units, we are going to look into that so that we have enough staff who can take care of these babies and mothers. So that is how we decided to increase the number of newborn units and kangaroo mother care units and to train nurses. Actually, currently I have trained over 300 nurses on emergency, maternal and newborn care, early essential newborn care, kangaroo mother care, and chlorhexidine use for umbilical cord care, those trainings. And also for older child, we have trained nurses, doctors, and clinical officers on ETAT Plus. That is emergency triage, assessment, and treatment of critically ill children. That is ETAT, emergency triage and treatment and admission of critically ill children and newborns. So that one we have done, and it is doing us good because healthcare workers are able to save lives at whichever level they are in. And after winning the OGW award by His Excellency, the President, I was very, very motivated. So I said, I have to go for another award. So I have to work very, very hard. So that is how I worked very hard. The Beyond Zero campaign, mobile clinics came to Kitui, brought by Her Excellency, the former First Lady Margaret Kenyatta. And 2014, I remember very well, 11th November 2014 is when we received a Beyond Zero mobile clinic from Her Excellency, Mama Margaret Kenyatta, the former First Lady of the Republic of Kenya. And when we received the mobile clinic, the county, because of the political goodwill of His Excellency, Dr. Julius Makau Malombe, he procured 2 more Beyond Zero mobile clinics. 2 more. So while we were receiving that 1 mobile clinic, we had 2 from Kitui County because of the political goodwill. So in Kitui County now we have 3 Beyond Zero mobile clinics, unlike other counties. And that is the initiative of our governor. So because Kitui County is vast, 30,000 square kilometers plus. So it is vast. So 1 mobile clinic would not make it. So that's why we came up with a proposal to have 2 more. Now, in 2021, there was that announcement that we want the best nurse in Beyond Zero. You remember that? Because so many nurses in Kitui County won that award. And I was very happy because I'm not the only one in Kitui County who made it to the finalists. We had other nurses who made it to the finalists, and because I should not be working single-handedly or as a loner or going for the awards alone, I'm so happy that so many nurses reached those stages of finalists. Yeah, and at the end of it, I was the best in the finalists in Kitui County. And that's how I was selected to go to State House, Nairobi, to receive the award, the Beyond Zero Award.
Nurse Mwangali Kidua. I'm a principal nursing officer and also nursing officer in charge of Kitui County Referral Hospital, where Christine Sammy started initiatives in saving the lives of the newborns and also improving the newborns' survival. So today we are very happy as a nursing fraternity in this hospital to have one of us, Madam Christine Sammy OGW, celebrating achievements in initiatives to just improve the survival rates and the life of the newborns. And when you improve the lives of newborns, you improve the lives of the mothers and the families and the society at large. And we have heard our story, is that our story started way back more than 10 years ago. And that time she started as a person or a nurse who was just working in a small space, in a room, a small nursery. That nursery grew to be a fully fledged newborn unit, and that newborn unit now, from there, she started mentoring us. When I joined the nursing fraternity in this hospital, I found Christine at that peak of starting to mentor the nurses in newborn care services. And actually, she has mentored us so much that currently we have a fully fledged newborn unit. And then she also went out across the sub-counties in the county and established those other newborn units, just to ensure that if a baby is born far away from this facility, there is a nearby place where they can get these professional services and be able to thrive and just become a healthy baby like any other baby. We have so many preterm babies who have passed through this newborn unit. Some of them are more than 10 years old. Last year we celebrated World Prematurity Day in Kitui South. And those children, we were able to see them. They came and attended. And the parents were very happy. So we are so happy this moment just to have one of us going global. And that gives us an assurance that the practice that we are doing here and the services that we are offering in our newborn and maternal care services, they are just the best services. Because if they are recognized globally, it means that we have the best practices here in Kitui, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, if you see us going global, it means we have best practices. And what we expect from now is that we are going to have many people coming to benchmark in this place, because this is a place where the global winner is going to come from. We assure you, our senior Christine, that we are going to vote for you. We are going to mobilize the nurses to vote for you, because we know. Personally, I've gone through the training on newborn resuscitation, and I'm also a champion in that. I'm also mentoring nurses in that. I've trained on emergency obstetric and newborn care, and also essential newborn care. And all of us, I think all of us who are here between 2013 and 2017, we all went through EMOC training. So we are so happy. We are so happy for this day. And actually we wish Christine nice travels when she starts traveling to that place. And I will request that after she comes back with the win, we will have another gathering to celebrate her and to get her education. So thank you so much, and I wish you all the best in that endeavor, and we are going to celebrate you more.
Of my child who was at Central Primary by then in standard 2, or rather grade 2 that time, and the class teacher told me, please come for your daughter, she's not feeling well, and I was doing resuscitation. So I said okay, and then that call ended like that. I continued resuscitating until I forgot my own child. So in the evening, I forgot completely because I was just resuscitating this baby, and my aim was to save the life of this baby. So as I continued in the evening, when I went home, my husband asked me, were you called today by the class teacher of Grace, Sammy? I said yes. I remembered, what? I did not remember to go for my child. He told me, the teacher called me, and I went for the girl, and I attended to the girl very well, and all is well. So you can imagine that support. I forgot our own child, but he took care of the child. So I'm so happy, and I'm so happy for his support and the support of my children. Actually, one of them sent me a clip yesterday of a chicken. I showed somebody. A chicken was moving from the office to home. So the chicken was running office, home. So I was like, what is this? They told me, Mommy, you are ever serious with your work? Office, home, office.
Yes, I think you have started from far and you are still moving. And I believe as you go high, you will go together with us. Kitui will be somewhere. We have been on the papers, Kitui. Now we are going there. And
Amen.
Kitui shall be known somewhere. So we pray for you and we wish you all well. We pray that the Lord gives you to shine. Waone hiyo picha tu, uso na jina iandikwe wina. The way you are shining here in Kitui, may you go and shine there. And we pray that it shall go well with you. So thank you for I may say myself, I had the word golden with Christine. The first golden minute. Yes. Maybe you can nickname you golden because you look like that golden.
Thank you.
Yes, not alive. And when we go back to maternity, we were able now to do it really on a real baby. And I say I really appreciate. I have no fears that I can handle a baby. If a mother is going to deliver and we anticipate this baby is not going to cry, or this baby might come out when the baby is tired, we do not panic like we used to do before.
Thank you.
We are now strong. And I know many midwives here. People in maternity, you can put that finger to be true. That is it. Yeah, from maternity they can say so. I think from NBU they can also appreciate that something has been happening.
Yeah.
So it's not only for you, it is also happening to us,
yeah,
and also to the babies. So in a short while, we are going to remind ourselves, this is part of the mentorship that Christine has been doing, and she has taught us. We assume this baby has been born and is not able to breathe. Before we start our baby, early in the day, we must ensure that the room is okay. We must ensure that our equipment are in order. When you come before you start your day, you should make sure at least the equipment you are going to use. If you are going to use our bag, it's already in order. We have this is pigeon sucker. You make sure it is there. Before we were sinking the babies down to the trunk using the long thing. But nowadays we use this and it works well. You make sure those things are in order. Your bag is working. It is having the right mask. It's not the big one for the adult. And you make sure your things are in order. Even before the day starts, you prepare. In case you get a baby that is asphyxiated, it will not be a big burden. So we assume that this baby is rightly born from a mother who is either who had a fetal distress. And I believe you can give me a baby like you bring the baby to the nurse who is
Baby out.
Yes, this baby is not crying, so we must start the baby. We dry with the first towel, first of all, the baby has not cried, but as we wipe this baby, we make sure that we are stimulating the baby. So you stimulate this baby as we presume that this baby is going to cry. You first change this towel. We put a new towel.
That's it, cry.
The baby is not yet crying. I shout for help. Help.
Help has come. I am here.
Yes. Bring the cape for the baby, please. You can put the cover. We also want to make sure our baby is warm.
Baby still not crying.
The baby is not crying. We put a towel to have the baby on a sleep position where we can easily do the baby resuscitation. We must be very fast. Then we look, feel and listen. You have to look for airway, whether the airway is clear, and if the baby has any obstruction, you make sure you suck. And I said we don't nowadays suck with the other sucker. We use the pigeon sucker. You create the vacuum, you go direct to the nose. Whatever you get, you put on you wipe it, you release it, create a vacuum, you make sure the nose is clear, then you go to the mouth. Then you make sure that you have emptied your collections here. Once the airway is clear, then you look again and feel whether this baby is breathing. You can listen, and as you look for the breaths, you can listen, you can feel for the warmth and look for the breaths, whether the baby is breathing. If your baby chest movement. If the baby is not yet breathing, we start now the respirations. And now we'll start with the 30 respirations within 1 minute. The golden, we are also looking for that golden minute.
So as you take the heart rate, you take the heart rate, if it is below 60 beats per minute, is when you go to chest compressions.
Yes.
So let me take the heart rate.
So we are taking it within 1 minute, just a few seconds to note whether the baby
50 beats per minute.
50 beats
per
help.
minute. So help.
You go for
I do chest compressions. I wrap my hands around the trunk. Then along the nipple line, I'll place my two fingers like that. Then I'll press 3 times, ensuring that I compress the chest like a third of the diameter. So 1, 2, 3.
So it is 3 chest compressions to 1 inflation breath.
Can you hear the sound?
So that is it.
So we do that for 1 minute. Then we repeat again assessment. Look, listen and feel. As I also check the pulse rate. So pulse rate has improved. We check for 5 seconds. It has improved to 70. So no need for more chest compressions.
Yeah, so that is how we go about it. As it is a long process, it is structural, and you have to follow every step. In newborn resuscitation, you should not jump any step. You should follow the steps, and this baby will survive. So long as you have the skill and the knowledge, you will make this baby survive. Thank you so much. You have done very well. That was a return demonstration. I train them, and then they do return demonstration. So Atanas Mwangangi, our nursing officer in charge of this health facility, he is my senior, and Esther Kananu here, who is also the sub-county reproductive health coordinator for Kitui Central Sub-County. They also continue training other nurses, even in the other health facilities, the dispensaries, the health centers, because we really need to save lives in wherever health facility that the baby is born. So thank you very much, and I would like
for this moment. I'm happy for Christine. I'm Anne Musioka, the student mentor, Kitui Sub-County. I'm also the commodity nurse, coordinating nursing commodities in the Sub-County. I'm happy for you, Christine. We once worked together in that newborn unit.
Yes.
I was there, and I was a learner through her. and she really taught me a lot. I got a lot of experience, a lot of skills in terms of resuscitation of the babies, admission, and also the management of neonatal conditions. So I really thank God for what she's doing, and I'm happy because she has really reduced the neonatal mortality rates in the county. And I'm also happy that she has been pushing at least to get commodities in terms of the newborn care and also the supplies, and also pushing for the demands in terms of the nursing service delivery in issues of management of neonatal conditions. I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much. Newborn unit. And she was very, very committed and passionate. She can say something about the establishment of that newborn unit.
Thank you so much this afternoon. I feel very much happy because of Christine Sammy, who we started the newborn unit with her, and it was not easy, but I thank her because of her efforts. She could encourage us together with my late Alice, and we really worked hard, and we saw the mortality really coming from a higher percentage to below 10%. And even I remember one of the mothers, anaitwa Mama Mwende, that was one of the prematures whom we raised, and she was born when she was 500 grams, isn't it? 600 grams. And now, even the other day, we were celebrating our mortality, World Prematurity Day. I saw her. Now she's a big girl, and so
11 years boy.
Yes, and so we are very happy because of what is happening in Kitui County and the other places. We trust God to help us and to give us the energy that we may continue to save them babies and even to see them growing, and to be very happy. Thank you, Christine, and once more, congratulations.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Actually, that... Jennifer,